What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are talking about this guy, the OnePlus Open, and my last 2 weeks of experience with it. And I got some thoughts and opinions to share with you, so definitely leave this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and drop a comment down below letting me know what your favorite feature about the OnePlus Open is. But without any further delay, let's get into it. So first up, let's talk about design. This thing is so sleek. I have to just praise it so much for the design language here. Everything feels so sleek. It's got a boxy design, but it still feels really good in the hand. It's incredibly thin. I think it's like 11.7 millimeters thick, which is pretty nice, and about 230 grams as well as far as the weight goes. So it's a pretty light foldable as well. It's got an IPX4 waterproof rating, which is basically just good for light splashes and stuff like that. And on this Voyager Black model, we have like a faux leather on the back of the phone, which just feels super nice. And I like this over having a glass back on a smartphone. So if you want this kind of feel to the back of your OnePlus Open, be sure to get the Voyager Black model, because I believe the green model has just a matte glass finish on the back, so keep that in mind. Now on the side of the smartphone, when it comes to design, we do have the alert slider right here, which I'm super glad to see on this phone. And we do also have a fingerprint sensor that's embedded within the lock button, so you just easily rest your thumb on the fingerprint sensor and you can open up the phone. Super simple. Let's go ahead and talk about specs real quick, get those out of the way. This has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 inside of it. We have 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage, so pretty much your standard across the board as far as specs go. Nothing special there, but it's, you know, it's doing its job. Now, one of my favorite things about this phone is actually the cover screen, because we have a normal kind of ratio cover screen going on here. It's like using a normal smartphone. It's not too thin, it's not too wide. It seems to be just the right mixture of cover screen going on, just the perfect aspect ratio in my opinion. It is a 6.31 inch 2K AMOLED display at 120 Hertz with a resolution of 2484 by 1116, and this display gets up to 2800 nits of brightness, which is pretty awesome. But I gotta say, in day-to-day use with this thing, I think it has one of the best cover displays on a foldable smartphone that I've personally ever experienced. I just really like how this is done. It's done right. Like I said, it feels like a normal smartphone from the outside, but when you open it up to the inside, you have this nice large 7.82 inch AMOLED display, also at 2800 nits of brightness with a resolution of 2440 by 2268. And I gotta say too, the center crease on this is hardly visible, and when you fold it in half, it's completely flush as well. There's no weird gaps going on or anything like that, but I really do like how the center crease on this thing kind of just blends into the phone. You don't really see it at all, in my opinion. So as far as the software experience goes for the foldable, we do have the ability to open 3 apps at once. It's got a lot of multitasking features going on with this smartphone, which I think are pretty cool. But one thing I did notice is that when you lay out your cover screen pages on your phone, they basically transfer over directly to the inside of the phone, kind of like it does on the Pixel Fold. So on the inside of the phone here, we have my page layout, page 1 and page 2, but if I close the phone on the front of the display, I still have that same page 1, page 2. So it's not independent on the inside versus the outside, which some people might have a problem with, but you know, it is what it is for me. It would be nice to see independent layouts between the inside and the cover display, but let me know what you think about that down in the comments section. Of everything that I like about foldables, I would 100% pick this foldable over any others currently on the market right now. That's just my opinion. That's just based on my use and experience with this thing, but I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So around the backside, like I said, we do have that giant camera module. It's kind of got a classy design to it, I'm not gonna lie, but on the back here, we do have 3 different cameras here. We have a 48 megapixel main sensor, a 64 megapixel telephoto sensor with 3x optical zoom and a 6x sensor crop. So you can get 6x optical zoom with that 3x lens, and then obviously cropping out on the sensor to get a full 6x with that. And then we have another 48 megapixel ultra wide camera as well. But I gotta say, as far as the picture quality goes, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've really enjoyed using the camera on this. I got some pretty nice photos. The low light on here is pretty nice as well. Super clean. super well done, and I'm very happy about that. And if you want to see a gallery of all the photos that I've taken with the OnePlus Open, I will definitely leave a link down below in the description for you so you can go ahead and check that out. But this camera on the back is, it just looks so nice. I don't know, it performs well, but I really do dig the design here. So let's talk about battery life. And inside we have a 4,805 milliamp hour battery. There is no wireless charging here, which is kind of a bummer in my opinion. It seems like I would have taken just a tiny tad bump on the thickness to have wireless charging, but it doesn't have it. Good thing is it does charge from 1 to 100 in about 45 minutes or so, so that's a super fast charging with the block that comes inside of the box there, so you definitely have that to look forward to. But I can tell you that I've been able to make it through an entire day with the OnePlus Open, no problem. Like, it hasn't been any issue for me personally with my use. Your mileage may vary, but I can just tell you that the way that I'm using the phone, I've definitely been able to make it through a day of use with this thing. I really appreciate everything that OnePlus has done with the OnePlus Open. It's just a really nice looking phone, and on top of it being nice looking, it performs consistently, and it's a great smartphone to have. Now here's the thing, the pricing on this, it's $16.99, which can be that's kind of steep, you know, but it is a little bit cheaper than the Fold, which is nice. And they do have a deal running for the lifespan of this phone where you can trade in literally any phone in any condition for $200 off of the OnePlus Open. Literally, the condition doesn't matter. Any single phone you want to trade in, you get $200 off. So that puts this pricing at $14.99 with that deal, which I think is a pretty damn good deal for this. They do have other trade-in offers and stuff, which you can check out yourself on the website, but I think that $14.99, if you found just a broken smartphone with the screen busted up on it and it's all scratched up or whatever, you can trade that in for $200 off of this and get this at $14.99, which I think they should have just had the phone priced at that to begin with. This is definitely one of the best foldables out there that you can get your hands on right now. I really enjoyed my time with it. I have been enjoying it a lot, and I would love to know what you think about the OnePlus Open down in the comments section below. Like I said, I love the design on this. The cameras are great in my opinion, and I think that overall it's just a very well done foldable smartphone. So bravo OnePlus, I think you guys did a great job with this. I'm really excited to hear what everybody else out there thinks about it, though, down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're new around here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. I think I just said that, but do it again. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.